Hey everybody, so as you know, my name is Kianti Ayshea and this is Blue Aura Healing Guidance and Tarot. This is going to be a reading for all of our divine feminines, okay? So DF, Empress, High Priestess energy only. If you in any way at all identify as a divine masculine, hunty, you can go ahead and get out because this reading right now is not for you, sir, okay? It is not for you. Let us go ahead and jump into it, you all. Let us see what the messages are the Spirit has here for the twins. On today, I'm going to put this instant where this instant's supposed to go, hunty. And then we are going to get straight into this reading. All right? Let us see. We're going to start off with this here. Okay? I always forget the name of these cards. We have forgive and we have settling. All right? So this person wants your forgiveness because they feel like they settled. Okay? Now that could just be due to insecurities. Them feeling like they have a scarcity mindset or a lack mindset, different things that prevented them from viewing themselves as capable of coming into union, despite the fact that that's really what they want, right? They have to get ready to receive, you know, they have to get into that feminine energy, and it's not easy. This could be a masculine who's just masculine, you know. So we have cycles, okay? Yeah, I don't really see nothing wrong with that. I think they're just trying to find that balance as to where they're able to be vulnerable, able to express what it is that they really feel, what it is that they truly desire, different things like that. Because real talk, a lot of men don't think stuff like that matters. They really don't think their desires, their wants and stuff like that matters. Everybody else's happiness matters. You get what I'm saying? It's like happy wife, happy life. You know what I mean? Keep my children happy. I'm good. You know what I mean? And then they be sitting around miserable. However, you get what I'm saying? Nowadays, we really want to pay more attention to, I mean, we should have been doing this for real. We really want to pay more attention to their happiness as well. I have 2 sons. So, you know, the last thing I would want is for them to go into this world thinking that their happiness doesn't matter, right? So we see that somebody is breaking a cycle. Yeah, we have destruction. So there's definitely going to be some tower moments that this person has to experience. It's okay because it brings you guys closer into union, all right? With forgive here, I feel like, you know, if you're worried, if you're stressed, if any of that, right? Just forgive yourself, forgive your partner. A lot of you are like, yeah, no, I'm not ready to do that. And that's okay. Take your time if that's the case. But I really feel like they want your forgiveness. They're working through the things they need to work through. You know, patience may be required, and that may be something you don't want to do, all right? Some of you feel like, you know, I've been patient long enough. Well, once again, that's a personal choice. So let us see. Home. This person wants you to know you feel like home to them. All right. Being with you makes them feel comfortable, makes them feel at ease. They feel relaxed. They feel like, you know, they can be themselves. They don't have to front or fake the funk or flex or notice all of those words start with F. But yeah, I feel like those things tend to make one feel like a failure. It's like they're already, you know, set up to fail in those situations because people are expecting things of them that maybe sometimes they're not going to be able to do, because if they're depleted, how can I give you something that I don't have? You get what I'm saying? I done gave so I can't give no more. Now when it's time to give to myself, I don't have it. But when it comes to you, this person gets some sort of nourishment, like how you do when you're home. You get what I'm saying? It's not just nourishment of the body that we receive from home, but it's nourishment of the mind, nourishment of the heart, nourishment of the soul because of that comfort that's there. Okay. So let us see what we have. We have feminine. Yeah. And we have hidden path. All right. So this person, they feel like you are their hidden treasure, or you are their treasure, and it's something about them not wanting to be hidden or not wanting you to be hidden. They want to love you in the open. Little nasties. No, but that's what I'm hearing. They want to love you in the open. Okay. But Spirit is telling them to go slow down. You know, it says explore, go in a new direction. Okay, yeah. Stop trying to force whatever it is they're forcing. Yeah, pause. Okay, so if this is you forcing it, if this is them forcing it, whoever is aiming to force something just needs to pause. All right. Yeah, it says step back, wait for the sign. Family. Okay, family is here. So in some way, their family is involved, your family is involved. Let's see. Something's going on here with family. We have inner child. Okay, there you go. There's that family energy. Unawakened. Divine timing. Okay. So although you feel like home to this person, feminine, due to the fact that they're not quite through with healing this, they're still here. So Spirit is like, you know, this is why everything is on pause. It's not necessarily you. Once again, imbalance, because the balance card was in reverse. You know, it's like saying you're here. They don't necessarily feel like that. They still feel very immature. They still feel very I just heard, is that a word, y'all? They feel unready or underprepared. They feel underprepared for you. Yeah. So we have potential and we have outcome. Okay. These cards came out together. They see the potential of the connection. You see the potential of the connection, but potential is not enough to go off of. So I feel like you're about to see something here. You and this person, you know, it's like maybe someone is not seeing the bright side of it. You know, they're afraid, they're worried, they're still hiding themselves. Not necessarily wanting you to be hidden, but wanting to hide themselves because they don't feel good enough for you. Yeah. Says repressed emotions, rejection. They don't feel good enough. And it keeps coming out like that. We have ego, but it's something there about it. Like, right here it says walls. Let your guard down. So this person has created or built some sort of walls. And I've never really paid attention to that particular word on this card. You know, of course, when we think ego, we think pride. We think how people can get jealous sometimes. And this person may be jealous of whoever gets to be around you. Or, once again, it's something about not being hidden. It's like they hide themselves, but they don't want to be there. This is giving heavy shadow kid vibes. You get what I'm saying? Big goals. They hide themselves because they're afraid of failing, not because that's where they want to be. It's safe to be there. And then they live in regret and say, oh wow, I should have did this, I should have did that. However, Spirit is like, you know, we don't have time for the woulda, coulda, shouldas. We have to go through the spiritual awakening in order to receive what it is that we're looking for. Because what it is that we're seeking is also seeking us. Right here with feminine, it says seeking her twin or soulmate. So, you know, what we're seeking is also seeking us. What are they seeking? Home. That place where they feel at home. Where they can be themselves. Where they don't have to hide in the shadow. Where they don't have to dumb themselves down or water themselves down because people around them are going to feel some type of way and going to try to, you know, do things to make them dim their light because they're intimidated by their greatness or whatever the case may be. But being around somebody that also recognizes their own greatness and their own potential, that has their own set of big goals. So you're not intimidated. You're not jealous. You get what I'm saying? They don't have to pretend or water themselves down. They don't have to speak to you a certain type of way or baby you, hold your hand, or none of that. You get what I'm saying? It's a very mutual type of thing. So they're in this space where they have to start making, like the card says, empowered choices. They have to be the ones to say, you know what, this is what I want, or this is what I want to do, so I'm going to do it. Whatever these goals are, you know? Yeah, so we have chaser. So it's like the person that was afraid of rejection is now willing. This is going to sound really interesting because the way that Spirit is putting it, it's like the person that was afraid of rejection is now putting themselves all the way out there. You get what I'm saying? Because they feel like that's the only way, like by taking the risk. Potential says risk achievement. Yeah, so they feel like that's the only way. And this has been coming out a lot today. Something about taking the chance, taking the risk, taking the chance, taking the risk. Somebody is really afraid here because we're unawakened. Yeah, it goes back to that ego, being unaware, not knowing how to move forward with something. You know, you want to do certain things, but just because you want to do them doesn't mean you know where to start. You know? And I'm also getting like some of you could have felt like at one point in time this person was simply wanting to be around you for that reason, like wanting to know where to start. You know what I mean? It's like when a person has a startup but they have literally no idea what to do first, and so the people around them or someone around them who's done it, they're like, oh well, you get what I'm saying? But I feel like the goals that they have and the goals that you have go hand in hand. So while they're afraid to come forward, you're afraid of allowing them to at this point. Yeah, because romance is here. It's like you guys want to express this romance to each other because you're soulmates. All right. These romantic feelings. You want to express, reveal, savor. Revel. Fifth dimension. So you keep it here for now. But once again, in the shadows. So it's like someone doesn't want something to be hidden. They feel like you don't deserve to be hidden. And because they're still in this space where they're not healed and they're not 1000% empowered to make certain choices where it's like it's for their best interest and not necessarily the best interest of other people. They're selfish, but not to that extent. And it was just 555 on the timestamp with destruction here. So it's like Spirit is saying, hey, you know, this is one of those times where it's absolutely okay to be selfish and say, you know what, I'm not happy. I need to heal myself. I need to do things that heals my inner child. How do you heal your inner child? Doing things that are fun. Doing things that feel good to you. Something feels romantic. Okay, enjoy it. You want to be creative? Okay, do that. You get what I'm saying? You want to express passion? Okay, do that. You want to experience pleasure? Okay, do that. You get what I'm saying? These things help you heal your inner child. It's sacral chakra energy. You get what I'm saying? Things connected to the womb, the heart. Okay? So, romance. Okay? So, yeah, beliefs. All right? It says similar belief systems. Okay? So, I feel like you guys feel similar, and this is what's bringing you guys into union, reconciliation, eternal love. Your time has come. Okay? So, let us see. Let's clear the board and see what messages come out. Spirit is basically saying that because of this person wanting to heal, you know, all they have to do is take that risk, take that chance, you know, on themselves. And in the event that they don't, well, Spirit's going to make them. Because I feel like we have union wanting to come in here, you know, and it's like someone is... Here's the thing. They have free will choice. You know, we all do. Just because it's an opportunity for them to do something doesn't mean they have to do it. And just because there's an opportunity for you to do something doesn't mean you have to do it. But I feel like this is their karmic justice. There's reconciliation with you. It's also their heart's desires. You are their biggest desire. And the Ten of Swords, they feel like they sabotaged everything. So they really want this brand new beginning, but it starts with them. Okay, so let us see. What are the messages here for feminine? What does she need to know, Spirit? Thank you. What are the messages for feminine? Okay, the Ace of Cups. Their whole heart. Their whole heart. And when they're not around you or not in contact with you, this is how they feel. Very much so isolated, out in the cold, iced out, blocked out, lost, confused, alone. You get what I'm saying? The people around them maybe not even realize this or pay too much attention or notice. Death or rebirth. And this is why they really want to transform themselves first and foremost. You know? And then this connection, because they really want to come into union. Four of Wands. Okay, so once again, free will choice. It looks like this person is a little bit confused. So this is why Spirit is saying, hey, you have that choice to make. And inaction is also a choice. Excuse me. So the High Priestess, I feel like they intuitively know this. You intuitively know this. They're manifesting you or manifesting the perfect opportunity to say certain things to you or to express certain truths. They really want you to understand where they're coming from and see the reason that they want to do certain things for you or show up in your life a certain way is because with the Nine of Pentacles, they really view you as someone who is independent, someone who has it going on, you've done for self or you do for self, you know, you manage pretty well, feminine, okay? And they admire that about you. And once again, with the Five of Swords, it's something here about regret because they're like, all we had to do was work on this. Eight of Pentacles, but it's something here about karmic, okay? So again, something here about karmic. A lot of them could be in relationships or even more so higher level commitments with these people, okay? Are they their happiest? Obviously not with the Nine of Swords. And I feel like this is something they want to communicate to you or something they want to express to you. That, yeah, they feel heartbroken, all right? Three of Swords, however, it's like they want to, man, they want to come into union. I mean, they don't really, what I see is they're going to heal, and they're going to heal very quick. Because what they don't want to do is they don't want to be in this Nine of Swords energy where they're just thinking about it all the time. The Nine of Swords has been coming out for them for the last, I don't know how long. There's actually a video that I just premiered while this was being recorded, talking about them tossing and turning. You know, Nine of Swords energy in the same place, if I'm not mistaken. It was in their mental space. So this means they're not getting any sleep. Okay, because they're thinking about you nonstop. And they're thinking about how they're going to progress. How they're going to move forward so that this connection can move forward. Okay, and look what's sticking his freaking head out. The Lover's card. So, you know, they know, but they don't understand. Does that make sense? They know that you're their heart's desires. They know they love you. They know this. They know that. But they don't understand this connection. Because, like I said, for a lot of you, they've already started things in other places. You know, so you could have met them and then they started other things. They could have started other things before you met them. Whichever way it goes, different strokes for different folks. But, you know, you and this person could not have any third parties as far as romantic third parties. They could be, you know, outside situations and interferences such as family, friends, work, you know, culture, religion, whatever. You get what I'm saying? But they're super, super attracted. It just keeps coming out like that. And this is why they want to attract you. They want to attract you because they're attracted. You understand what I'm saying? They feel caught up on you. They feel stuck on you. And they wonder if you feel the same way. Yeah, Queen of Wands. It's like they want to attract you to them because they're attracted to you. Okay? And so because they don't feel attractive, this makes the person stay away. Does that make sense? It's like they want you to come close, but when you come close, they run away from you because they don't necessarily feel like they're good enough for you. And it keeps coming out like that. So I don't know what that means. You get what I'm saying? But, you know, if they can, it's like they can will you in their life. they don't understand their power, I guess, the Emperor. But once again, it's because they've been having to water themselves down or dumb themselves down for the people around them, just to not make them uncomfortable. You know, so yeah, we have Temperance and we have Strength cards. Like, in divine timing, they will heal. We got the Forest War sticking his head out, exactly. And then they will take action. They will want to have this burning beginning, because you know what they don't want, like I said, is this Five of Wands energy here. They want to express their love. They want to show you what it is that they feel, regardless of outside this or whatever that, okay? They know that it's going to take some true courage. I feel like this person is, you might look at them and say, oh my God, look at them, you know, being all strong and muscular and powerful and this and that, and they're like this little lamb, you know, and they're sitting here in regret and heartbroken, and it just keeps coming out like that because they feel like you're their Ten of Cups, you're their heart desires, which will ultimately, if I'm with the person that I desire in my heart, if I'm with somebody that I feel like, yeah, this is where I want to be, then yeah, that's going to be my Ten of Cups. It's like happily ever after energy, right? But with the Two of Pentacles, they feel like it's so much to juggle. It's so much that they have to get in order. It's so much they have to get in place because they've been living their lives for other people. So they have to go through this transformation, okay? Let us see. Nine of Swords, Eight of Wands. This is their mind. What is this? The Three of Pentacles. So, you know, seeing themselves as capable. Because the Three of Pentacles is having the necessary skills within yourself to be able to do something, whether other people do it with you or not. You could be a one-man or one-woman team. It doesn't matter. You get what I'm saying? That's Three of Pentacles energy. Yes, it's cooperation with other people. Could also be, you know, networking and things like that. But in this essence, it's understanding and knowing you could do it within yourself, whether somebody is there with you doing it or not. So freeing yourself from that codependent or, you know, whatever energy. Ace of Wands, seeing yourself as capable. Two of Swords, blind faith. You know, not necessarily what it looks like and saying, oh, there's so much to juggle. There's so many people wanting this from me and that from me. But what do you want for and from yourself? You get what I'm saying? So let's see this Five of Pentacles. The Five of Swords. Yeah. The King of Pentacles. The Ten of Wands. So it's like they feel like they made something harder than it has to be. Now they want you closer. They don't like the distance that they've put in between you guys. When they feel like they could have worked on something, they walked away. And, you know, yeah, it's like they walked away instead of coming into union. Or they emotionally withdrew because they don't feel good enough. So they manifested you. And then it was like, oh, no, you know. They're like, oh, no, you know, I don't feel good enough. I don't feel like, you know, like, what do you see in me? Why me? I don't get it. It's got to be fake, or it's got to be a hoax, or, you know what I'm saying? There's got to be a catch or something like that. It's how this person is thinking and feeling. All right, let us see. They're sending you messages to tell you or let you know that they love you and how much. Alright, what are the messages here for feminine? Bond. There's something about this bond between you two. They just love it so much. Yeah, they admire you. They admire this bond, the connection. And they really do trust you. They feel like they're just learning how to trust themselves and trust their feelings, because in the past, their feelings led them astray. So they don't want the same thing to happen again. Yeah, they're being enlightened as to how you guys can overcome this labyrinth, because they do recognize this is true love. You know, they're just trying to really trust themselves here, because in the past, once again, they've been wrong. So it says it's time to think of everything that you admire in your partner. Okay, your connection is eternal and unbreakable. All right, and you need to have trust in a relationship in order for it to flourish. With the underlying energy of take time out to explore the deep emotions you are experiencing. All right, with enlightenment, there is no separation. We recognize that we are one with the divine. True love comes when you least expect it. Even when you feel lost, there is always a way through the labyrinth. Okay? So I really hope that this helps you. If this was your reading or you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. And if you have not already, go ahead and subscribe. Peace and Hagries.